Hey guys, good evening. This is Ramrik Regalario again, your sterile processing tech guy. This is going to be my sterile processing vlog. One of the vlogs that I will start doing vlog about my sterile processing career. Whenever I think there's an info that I can share with the other sterile processing technicians, new that could benefit with this video. And also I want to thank you guys. I'm finally monetized with this channel, and hoping I would make more so that way I could help donate some of the earnings or revenue to the people in need in the Philippines. So please help me do so. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible. If you guys watch my 3 previous videos, this is gonna be pretty much all connected or related. So I've been working since this morning 7 a.m. and then I got off work tonight at 10 p.m. So in the morning I work in an ambulatory surgery, and at night I work in a regular hospital. If you guys watch my videos, you probably have an idea what is the difference between them two in terms of sterile processing. Anyways, so now our topic the topic that I'd like to talk about or discuss is um it's about multiple Stryker cameras that got broken in the past less than 6 months, I think 4 or 5 months, in my ASC workplace. So since as I mentioned in my previous video, working in an ASC, pretty much you're gonna be by yourself. Uh there will be not much of a resource to get some info, so pretty much you're gonna be working on your own. And so you pretty much have to know what you're doing. Last July we have one camera that got broken, so I got it sent out to get fixed, and then it got repaired, and then I think it was not even 90 days it got broken again. So I asked the Stryker reps or the Stryker team what's going on, what could be the problem with it, and then they said it's the problem was due to misuse or abuse from the cleaning. They said it could be because it could be too hot, the water would be too hot. But for me, since I'm the only one working there, so that means the blame is going on me. So I challenged them to give me the IFU, and so when I got the IFU, I pretty much followed the instruction for use, and they were saying that they were probably assuming that we are using a mechanical washer, which in ASC that I work at, we actually just manually wash everything because we don't have a washer disinfector. So I kind of asked them if they could investigate. Maybe there's something wrong with the equipment where they plug the camera. My boss said they have it fixed anyways, and it's just to get it fixed it costs over $7,000, and to buy a new one it costs $12,000. And of course, having it repaired is still 5,000 cheaper than buying a new one. But what happened was, not even 3 months yet, the camera got broke again. So I really wanted them to really find out what's going on. I asked them what could be preventive measure that we could follow. Maybe some education for everybody in AEC that I work at. But it seems like probably because I'm only a sterile processing tech, they're not even replying to me anymore. And then another camera, a different camera, got broke again, and they said all they say is it's because of abuse. But they didn't specify what type of abuse. So it just, for me, it doesn't feel right, because I know I'm trying to do my best to take care of the equipments that I'm working at, and then there's nobody else to blame, when they say it's due to cleaning, because I'm the only one cleaning the instruments. And then so another camera got broke. Another, they all they say is misuse. So it's hard. Anyways, so the first camera that got broke, within 3 months it got broken again. So we asked if it was, if it's covered by warranty, since it's only been less than 3 months. But they said it's only gonna be covered if it was due to maybe the repair was not properly done. But if it was due to abuse, then it should be paid uh, with whatever fee that they ask for. I was just wondering, it's easier for them to say it was an abuse, but how can we find out that it's only an abuse? But I guess it is what it is. So what they did is they just offered a discount on the repair. But still, imagine, and just within 3 months, not within 3 months, the camera got broke again. So we paid 7,000, and then getting it repaired again or replaced. But this time they replaced it another 7,000. That's total of 14,000. Actually, yeah, 14,000, over 14,000. And if we bought a brand new one, then we wouldn't have this problem. I don't think. Well, anyways, it is what it is. So I'm the only one who's supposed to be digging into it, because my higher ups doesn't really um it's not really familiar with it. But I guess for a striker, I'm only a technician, so I don't call the shots. So anyways, I gave my best to inform my manager, my boss, if what I think about the camera. But the decision is still on my boss, if how to proceed, and if we can file a complaint. I don't even know what's gonna happen if we ever do a complaint. And then yesterday, another camera again got broke, but this one it's due to uh this time it got punctured by a tenaculum forceps. So it's definitely it's our fault, not my fault, but it's our fault. I'm still part of the team. So it was due to mishandling. So that we cannot question that. So we definitely have to pay for that camera if it's get repaired, or if it's gets replaced. Huh. And so yeah, that's the thing about ASC. It's really hard to you really have to know what to ask the vendors. You really have to know about your the IFUs for your equipments, instruments, because you have nobody to ask. And then pretty much you're the one who's supposed to know all about your equipments and instruments. And so yeah, that's about it about ASC. And then now let's move to hospital setting. So I just want to share with you guys earlier. So when I was coming back from break, I was doing assembly. My assignment was some assembly this today. And when you do assembly, you're pretty much next or close to a sterilizer. And I was there for a few hours. I didn't hear any problem with the sterilizer. And then when I came back, I was like, it seems like I'm hearing a typhoon. And I'm familiar with the sound of the typhoon, because I grew up in the Philippines, and Philippines gets typhoon pretty much multiple times each year, especially in where the village where I'm from. We always get hit by a typhoon, so I know how it sounds like. Anyway, so I was like, what the heck is going on? So I called the supervisors to let them know it doesn't sound right. And then so what he did is he checked the door where they go to maintain the boiler and stuff like that, the piping. And then that's where we saw like there's a leak. So that room is pretty much like a sauna. So we have three sterilizers and we have to abort them. And so as we abort them, we had to reprocess them, right? Pretty much repack everything, open them. And this is why you should always open all those instruments that has a failed cycle. Because when I check those sets, the sets are dry from the outside, but when you open them, there's actually wetness in the inside. It doesn't often happen like that. Some cycles aborts and then dry in the inside. It depends, I guess, which part of the cycle the sterilizer it aborted. But in this case, since I guess there's a leak on the piping, that's probably what caused it. Probably the vacuum was not even working properly, and when we touch the containers, is not even that hot according to my supervisor. And yeah, I definitely agree too, because I was able to touch it with my bare hand. um so yeah, we peeled back everything, changed everything. And the locks, the indicator cards, the tapes, the CIs, they all pass. And the external on the indicator on the BI also pass, and also the indicator on top of the BI, it's pass. So what I did was, once I pulled out from the sterilizer, I pop all the locks so that way no one would mistakenly use it. Because they would be able, they can see that the locks pass, the tapes pass, the CI pass. And they might pick up something that dry inside, but it actually didn't went through the proper sterilization because the cycle failed, right, or aborted. Anyway, so I packed everything. And if you guys remember, or if you guys my other videos, I talk about hospitals having a different unit, an ambulatory surgical unit. So because we have three sterilizers in the main hospital, and all those three has to uh be down for the night, because we have to wait until the technician comes to fix the piping, if it can be fixed tonight. So we load up all one sterilizer load in one cart. It fits, but wow, it was super heavy. And imagine pushing the carts from hospital and then across the street to ASU. It was super hard. It was a workout for me, but things has to be done. um and actually, it was actually almost time when we found out it was almost time for our shift, excuse me, to go home. So it was just right time. So I was able to bring all the failed loads to the other building, to the ASC, to be reprocessed, because it's some of them are actually needed for tomorrow's case. So I just want to share with you guys, this is kind of out of the normal experience. It's expected, but if you're watching this, and if you haven't experienced this, at least maybe later on you'll have an idea. um so when there's such a situation like that, you kind of have to put yourself to be helpful. If you think it's just right for you to take the initiative to take care of it, then just go with it. Even though it wasn't my assignment, but I was assembly. At that time, the guy in the sterilizer was on break, so I took the initiative to take care of it, because if I don't take care of it and we wait for that guy, um we're probably gonna be behind. And if there's an emergency case, we're gonna be we don't know where we're gonna get the other instruments, which is we have multiple specialties on that load that got canceled. And well, of course, I if I was set, I have to make sure that all the needs are all the priority first. Good thing today it was three of us who are doing sets, so it was okay for me to uh, get away from my regular assignment and then go to help out with the sterilizer. So I packed them, deliver them to ASC, and then when I get to ASC, I made sure I scanned them all and then push them in the sterilizer to make sure, because since I was the one who put it there, I need to make sure that it was not. I had to leave before it was sterilized, but I told my supervisor that it was in the sterilizer already. So yeah, that's this is my, could say, first random sterile processing blogs. So thank you guys for staying, and I hope you like this video, and comment down below if you have experience like this and what you think of this video. I know the information is kind of a little bit mixed up, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next video. Please like and subscribe.